Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a solar powered electric fence energizer for about half the price of what you'd buy it for in a store. This is a 1 joule 10 watt solar powered electric fence energizer, and if you were to buy one at retail it'd cost you right around $400, and I've got about $200 in this whole kit, and as you can see you can easily carry it with one hand. I've used one for 2 years now, and it's worked for all that time, and I haven't had very many problems with it. So the items you'll need for this build are a DC or battery powered electric fence charger, a 10 watt solar panel, a Craftsman, it's a stackable toolbox that you can get from Lowe's, and it's waterproof. Make sure it's waterproof because this will be out in the rain. You'll need a deep cycle battery. This is a 9 amp hour 12 volt deep cycle battery. Make sure it's a deep cycle battery because if it's a regular battery it's going to not last very long. Deep cycle is made to drain lower than most batteries are. You'll need a pair of F2 battery terminal connectors. You're also going to need a cheap solar charge controller. You can find these on eBay for about $9. Another thing you're going to need are the leads for your electric fence. You can buy the 2 separate leads, but they're kind of expensive, so I usually just buy a jumper cable with 2 alligator clips, and it's about half the price. And I can use the 2 clips for making other electric fence chargers. And you're going to need some wire. Make sure it's around 12 gauge or so. Some of the tools you need are a pair of wire clippers, cutters, just a regular flathead screwdriver, a drill, and drill bits. You're also going to need a rivet tool with some rivets, and a small Phillips head screwdriver. To get started, the 10 watt solar panel that I got, the little box sticks out further than the metal frame, so I think this indention here where the top handle is will be perfect for the this little box to fit in this indention. So I'm going to try to pull this handle off. It looks like it would just pop out if I stick this screwdriver in here and just kind of pry it out. It's almost coming out. There it is. Once you have your handle out, you're going to need to drill a hole so the wire of the solar panel will fit through the hole and you'll be able to connect it to your electronics. So first off, check the width of the cable coming out of your solar panel, and this one looks like it is a 1/4 inch. So take that out, and you're going to want to put it somewhere kind of towards the middle. I want to put it right in here on the side, so in case water did get in here, if the hole is on the bottom of this hole, this indention, then water will seep through and that could ruin some of your electronics. So what we'll do is take our drill and just put a hole right in here. Once you have the hole drilled for this cable to go through your box, you're going to figure out how you can attach your solar panel to the box. And what I like to use are rivets. If you don't have a rivet gun or rivets, you can use a self-tapping probably 1/2 inch or so screw, and that would hold this on just fine. But since I have a rivet gun, I'm going to use that. Now the way you use rivets are you find a drill bit that is about the diameter of the rivet. What I'm going to do first is find where there's a a raised area on the box. Looks like the best area will be on the side here, because there's going to be a long raised area. See, I don't want the hole to be lined up with one of these grooves because it's not going to hold very well. So on the side here, it's pretty flat, so if I go in about 1.5 inches on each side, I should hit that pretty well. And you got to be really careful here that you don't push hard, or you could run the risk of cracking the glass. So you just slowly drill a hole here. Alright. Basically, I was just using the weight of the gun to drill the hole. So you have that drilled. So the hole is right here. So let's put a little mark on the side. Line that up where we want it. And then I'm going to put a little mark on the box. And I'll know to go in about 1/4 inch from there. And it doesn't have to be perfect on the first hole. Alright. So now we got that done. So now you're going to want to feed your wire through, because once you have the rivet in, you can't take it off unless you drill through the rivet. So it's kind of a permanent deal. So feed your wire through there. Now, put that lined up. Take your rivet. Hopefully you can see this. Place it in now. Alright, so you line up the hole you made in the solar panel with the hole in the toolbox, and then you take your rivet, push them through both the toolbox and the solar panel. Take your rivet gun, make sure you kind of apply downward pressure too so that it stays together. And then close it and open it, close it and open it until it snaps like that. And hopefully you attached both pieces, and it looks like we did. Now the tricky part is to drill a hole from the back of the lid of the toolbox into the frame of the solar panel without breaking anything or missing it. So what I like to do is, I hope you can see this here, I put it so there's a light source behind me. In this case it's the sun, so I don't know if you can see my hand here. It's a little darker area, so this darker area is where the solar panel is. So I line it up to where I want it in the front, and I'm going to mark it where I want to drill the hole. Again, just do one at a time, that way you don't drill them all in the wrong spot. So take your drill and slowly drill the hole. Double check, make sure you're in the right spot. Take another rivet. it in there. Take your rivet gun. Alright, so now you got 2 in place. And just repeat this for the rest of the 2 holes that you got to do. Now that you completed that, you got the hardest step done. So if you got this far, you can definitely do the rest. Make sure it's good and tight on there, which this one is. So the next step is putting our electronics on the inside of it.